Hello everyone, it is me, Flafalalafel, and we are on episode... Handy dandy notebook. Episode 18, part 2 of 2. Righting Wrongs, which was part 1 of 2. And then the Dame. With the Dame at his side, Clive safely navigates the gates of Northreach and is one step closer to the Imperial capital. However, before he can continue his journey, he must first assist the Vale's proprietress locate an associate recently gone missing. So that is what we will do. Ooh, there's quests. Let's get them done.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear... Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I...
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though fortunate enough to... I have business beyond these walls.
Excuse me.
The guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's Would you be willing to...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver... There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are...
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And strongly advise.
Okay. Second. All right. Oh.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you...
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind.
I'm just passing.
Don't bloody...
That'll be why he's strutting about like he...
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the imp...
I dare say... How about it, branded? Care to...
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being...
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about it.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find that...
All right.
This town is carried upon the backs of its bear, not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces, and despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out, which brings me to my request. The brand upon your...
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the empires of be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed.
You won't be staying.
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital.
Hey,
Risked much speak.
thank you for joining.
The crystal's curse is bad enough.
I'm doing side quests right
Can't
now.
let people starve as well.
Now,
If that's what you want.
cocky bastard.
Ooh, I get a fight an Imperial. Brawl with them.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
I
you go
just unlocked
cranial
3.
mistress,
They're a little bit more, but
you
not
know,
as many as there
wasn't
need,
me
and
on
it took a
David
while to
Look
get there.
down then. Use all the dirty tricks you... Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
Isn't the music pretty? It's good. They really outdid themselves with this game. It's in the running for Game of the Year, apparently.
Fuck me.
Fuck
What are you
me.
playing at, Leon? Huh. So it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
I don't remember. I gotta look at it.
Sword up, bearer.
Apparently it's been overheating people's PS5s and shit.
How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
Yeah, you got potential. I'll give you that.
Go me. Soldiers. I know. I think there's a lot left for me to do. I think it's a pretty big... Austin said it was pretty long.
Can I go now?
Krieger's gas. The bastard that...
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never in.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
You do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few...
Assholes. Yeah, they're usually pretty long. 15 was, if I remember correctly, it was one of the shorter ones, but it was big, just like all of them are, because how much they put into the graphics. I mean, you saw how long the
You look like you need a rest.
the what was it, the demo was. He's so great. He's a great hero.
Not half as much as I need this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not that.
I
I can't remember. I just don't remember it being quite as long as
Has
the
it
other
always been this
ones.
bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
And I still liked
without
15. It made me cry. It was a good one,
Any
but
others?
this one is much better. 15 was kind of hard to understand,
That's something
and
at
so
least.
was 13. But this one, they made it much easier to understand with this thing. Like, you press this button. Oh, no. Hold it down. And it gives you active time lore. And anything you want, and you can pop it up at any time during cutscenes and everything. They're wanting to make it a staple for all Final Fantasy games. Because it's whole new worlds and lore and stuff, and it's hard to understand. So I hope they do. Apparently, I mean, that thing is awesome. And then, like, you can go back and you gotta go to the guy at the hideout who you tell him stories to, and he fills out all these things, and you can go back and learn everything that you need to learn. Every Final Fantasy's kind of had something like that, especially the more recent ones. but they weren't that good. Still didn't really help. Even after reading it, it was just like your eyes glaze over and shit. So
However do they get that cunt? There's nothing here for your...
I have a delivery from Etienne.
and
Why didn't you say
you do,
so?
and you will get one.
Times are hard.
That's all I'm saying.
This here will make them less. Sorry about the welcome.
You need a PS5.
Meant
It's
nothing
time.
by it. You wait right
Just
here.
saying. I got wrinkles, baby.
Yeah,
I got some crow's feet.
you can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Etienne, like Estinian.
Oriflammes.
But yeah, it's about time you get a PS5. Just saying.
I have no business.
Well, I have business with you. A package.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or...
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
What? What about Travis Etienne?
This is lighter than usual.
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you claimant.
Prick.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth...
What a dick.
What did you say was in these pies again? I warn you now. I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not.
Yeah,
Where's
you're
your
right. Duh.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right.
He's my favorite running back, so that's stupid. I didn't catch it.
That isn't. And this is for Etienne.
Etienne. That's probably why, because they
All this for a
pronounced
drink.
it like Etienne, not
Not just any drink.
Etienne.
The very best. The guards find that. They'll seize it before you can blink. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from.
Of course. Perfume,
Okay.
cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. Question is, how can they afford
Music
to
is
maintain them?
amazing.
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Music's always amazing, but I loved 15's music. 15's was good. So is this one.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? And you! If you've got a message for me...
Ooh. Yeah, see how I'm branded on the side of my face? We're like slaves because we can use magic. It's really fucked up. It's a really good story. See how he's using magic and he's got the brand on his face?
You! Get away from me! Damn, you'll work faster next.
But I happen to be the son of an archduke. But my mother was a cunt who killed my father and almost killed me, but sent me to go be a slave to the Imperials. And I'm a prince, basically.
Must have sent, but alas, my work is far from over.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal.
And what of your own hurt?
And wait. This one.
Oh, see the circles underneath his eyes and stuff.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers.
See,
Anyway,
bearers are the
Let's
ones
head to
with
the
the marks on their face. Hello, welcome.
I believe these are yours.
Box of cigars, essence of road, brandy wine.
Delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the crystals? No.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystal. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their fine...
I didn't realize crystals were so...
as scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the Do you think it vulgar that I profit?
I think you're doing what you believe.
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and I thank you. As will,
Ooh. No ability points. Bruh. That's shitty. Alright, and over here.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something. All right.
Business. Though not my own.
Ah, so he found someone to... Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
Right?
There was a time...
I really need that. That's how I get my abilities and stuff.
He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its...
Rare for one in his...
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, she's kind.
Doesn't it? To know there are people out there like... It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for...
I
think these might be pleasure girls. I think. I have to read through the active time lore. But yeah, I think they're pleasure ladies. And the Dame is the main one.
You wear the Dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing. Oh, if only I'd...
You saw her before she...
The day before. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dead. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the Dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by...
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with... She did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. And picked fights with anyone else who tried to follow her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get... She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Mm-hmm.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded?
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to her.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't...
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had...
The Dame, thanks. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Okay. There's the dame.
Clive.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, really? From what team? What position did he play?
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told...
This Yannick.
Okay.
The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the
Is he
village of
currently
Moor.
playing?
According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear
Okay.
sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor, you'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than
Like
one,
he
in fact.
basically...
His name is Bertrand.
He's
and he
for
works
like
at
a
the
hired
stables. Tell him
linebacker or whatever.
I shall return as soon as I find.
Goes wherever he pleases, basically, if the money's right, I'm guessing.
That's the day done then. Drinks on the veil.
Where? Oh, her? Yeah. Yeah, it gets really close to the, like, it shows everything except for the nipple. And it's like, you guys are already rated M. Like, ooh, I got a new play. Ooh, and more quests. Okay. Let's go kill some enemies. Royal Meadows. See, there's a lot of space they could have added. I think, I'm not sure, not yet. Not yet. They need him though. There's my dog, Torgal. He's like a big Malamute type dog. He's badass. But you see all this open space? It's kind of sparse. It was like that in 15 too. There should be more enemies around. Yeah. Well, I mean, in every Final Fantasy, you don't get chocobos from the beginning. You remember in 14? It took forever to get a fucking mount. So that's how it is. So they probably got one. And look, like he speeds up running. Look how fast he goes. I just wish I could choose to do that, like, everywhere.
An Imperial watchtower.
Yes.
Should be well stocked.
So they don't give you mounts right away, and none of them. They never do. You don't get them until way later. Ooh, new enemies approach. Ooh, new enemies approach. Look, limit break. That's a healer back there. Yeah. It's like basically a reward for time and energy you put into it. It's been like that in like all of the Final Fantasies. So what do you think of the battle system and stuff? Isn't it beautiful? Ooh, we got some wyverns up here. Oh, damn. Ow, dick. About to stagger him. Staggered! And now I just beat his ass. Yeah, thank you. I think it's gorgeous too. It's one of the prettiest games I've ever fucking seen. But it's like that with every Final Fantasy. They really outdo themselves. Even 15 was so gorgeous. 10. Oh, he dodged! What a dick! And then sometimes I have Sid with me, or who is Lightning, or I have Jill with me, who's Shiva, so he's Ice. It's pretty cool whenever they're with me, but right now it's just me and Torgal.
Don't let them get away.
Okay. See, look, he's kind of running slow now, but then he'll go whoosh. There he goes. And he'll haul ass. But he doesn't do it in towns. Ooh, a wold hound. Yeah, bitch. Hello, welcome. I'm just exploring the new I just unlocked a new area. I'm going to the moor. So I'm seeing what enemies there are. See, this is so wide open. Hello, welcome. It's so wide open, but the enemies are kind of sparse. You know, it'd be nice to have like more. I mean, the previous locations there was a few more enemies closer together and stuff. Ooh, raptors.
Sick 'em, Torgal. There, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Oh.
Sick 'em, Torgal.
Dick.
Get him.
Ooh, we got some. Oh, I haven't fought these yet. Vultures.
There, boy.
Oh, they're easy.
Sick 'em, Torgal.
Get him, Torgal.
Get him, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
Nice.
You know what to do, boy. You're not one of us. Sick 'em, Torgal. Get him. There, boy. Sick 'em, Torgal. Get him, boy. You will pay for what you've done.
It reminds me of, I've never played it before, but it kind of reminds me of Devil May Cry.
Get him! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick him, Torgal!
Beautiful. Nominate your sash. Ooh, there's a blue chocobo over there. And some brown ones.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
3 of them.
Get him!
Oh, 40 experience, so this next one I should level up. Yes! It came from up there. In the middle of all of them.
There, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Get him, boy!
Level up. Stop. Please.
Mistakes. Give them all you've got, boy.
Level up. Knock it off! Please stop! They won't stop. Sorry, y'all. I know you're just sitting there trying to eat your grass and shit, but I gotta get experience.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy.
You, branded! Here, now! You're late.
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well, don't just stand.
All right.
Where am I see that he's over that way, towards the coast.
Okay.
For someone
Go
whose
up
son's
here
in
first.
mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
I let her out of her pen while I did my... I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find her, but...
She's beautiful, white hair. She lets me stroke her and she likes walking in the wheat. Oh, she must be starving too. She has...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
Yeah, they've been asses today. Twins were out all morning, snuck out all morning, doing God knows what. Raiden slept until 2.
Until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Braden keeps going in their room and they're freaking screaming and...
Are you Bertrand?
Okay, baby, thank you.
Sounds about right.
Thank you.
By the time I hear from her. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come.
Many traders stopped to peddle there, but only one's been seen.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah.
What?
Stubborn sod
What?
stood his
I didn't even
ground
do
till the soldier
nothing.
got tired of shouting, from what
I didn't even do nothing.
If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Brent, and that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Your medicine working now? Yep. Oh, Jesus. I bet it would. Right when you're at work, I bet it would.
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from Northreach. At the back.
Why?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yeah, he had a comb which he claimed was an but old though it was, an antique. It was not.
Jesus, he's so dumb.
Insisted that it was
I was about to ask, oh my God, what did he do?
about my appraisal.
Oh,
Do you know
God.
where he went after that?
You better fucking watch out. Tell him I said run.
Whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
Yeah, you
I
woke up
think.
this morning.
Not
And I was like,
at
what the
all.
fuck
I
are you
would do
doing?
anything for Dame, anything.
Shut up.
Be sure and tell her, won't you?
Let's go. Zoom. It's pretty satisfying, the zoom. Yeah, there it goes.
It smells of death here, Torgul. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the bridge.
Sick of Torgul. That's enough. Get him. Over here.
Warded wolf. Uh-oh.
Damn it all. Bodies.
She's dead. Damn.
Well, the wolves have been busy.
He killed her.
So it is you,
Hello, welcome.
Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night.
You.
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and does...
If you mean this comb...
He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone?
Hello, welcome.
Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for when the lads come to collect Yannick's body. I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, could you tell her what happened? Might have.
Damn. That's sad.
I need to tell Isabel.
I got close up. Damn.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
That's sad. And then slow back down when you get into the towns. I want to haul ass in the towns too. But I get why they didn't.
Expecting any new brand.
If it was a mess.
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that your companion... They said they would meet you at a little chapel.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to... I was on my way to see.
You found...
Oh, yeah. It's bad news, girlfriend.
I see. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne.
Damn.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her part.
No ability points? Damn. Damn. Damn! Ischioto!
Before you do, I have won the Vale. Counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. But that couldn't possibly be true now.
I will.
Alrighty. Aw, baby, thank you. That's sweet, thank you. I don't feel sexy. No, I mean, all that matters is that you find me sexy, but I don't even think I look good enough for you. I want to. Thank you. Thank you. You frisky motherfucker, you! No, you're not. You are gorgeous. I love looking at you. I really do. Yeah, the R trigger, it like, when there's heavier things that you gotta... It will create resistance, and it almost feels like there's food or gunk stuck in it. That's... No wonder why these controllers are almost $100. Like... This is the best thing about the PS5, this fucking controller. There he is, Sid, my main man. All of them need to fucking take off their shirts and kiss.
Telling Jill it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
They're all too pretty. They're all fucking awesome, awesome characters. I love them all. Jill, Sid, Clive. I mean... It's been a while since, like, the main squeeze of a game I'm just so in love with. Like, they're so well, you know, written out and basically all that shit. Clive is such a good fucking hero. I mean, I loved Noctis from 15, and, like, with 13, Lightning she was just a little girl power, Michelle Rodriguez type. And I liked her and everything, but, The pleasure houses. Ooh. Lord Baelish? God, the way he died was so good. Did you see the video that I sent you of Sansa rapping Eminem?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really?
I can't believe.
Doesn't seem very private.
There's a brothel in Final Fantasy VII. It's called the Honey Bee Inn, but it doesn't do all this. Like, you gotta get Cloud in a dress and like a wig and have him pass the dawn as to be his wife. Look at him! This is too funny.
How do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by the armor, but that's not important.
Sid,
And she's all like,
If
That's funny.
what I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you decry
Right?
the outlaw.
It's naughty.
Flung in a cell to rot.
Sorry.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And
Sorry.
the most dangerous.
My post-it's coming off.
What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave
Sure.
us to die when our bodies are spent.
There we go.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Sid is great. Oh my god, he's so good.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith.
Let's take off their shirts and
Even
kiss.
if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
I think I'm gonna have to make this a 3-part, or I think I'm gonna have to make this a 3-parter, or let's see how long the stream is. Yeah, it's about 50 minutes. I'm gonna have to make it a 3-parter, but I'm gonna go smoke, baby. You wanna go smoke with me? Thank you so much for being with me during this whole thing. It means a lot. But yeah, to the other people that joined, thank you for joining. Thank you for, even though you didn't say anything or whatnot, I really appreciate anyone joining. If you found this at all helpful, please like, follow, comment, share, subscribe to support the channel. And please find me on TikTok too, at FlawfulLolafel, just like how it is on the YouTube. Love you guys. I will be back with part 3 of 3. And I will see you guys later. Love you. Bye. Let's get smoked, baby.